Hello, Facebook Live. Hello, the Biohcked Life podcast episode number 1. Guys, I'm a little excited right now. So I've had a podcast in the past, and it was a lot of fun, but I'm bringing you a new one. I'm bringing you the Biohcked Life podcast. So to start, I'm going to tell you what living a biohacked life means. For me, in my journey of improvement, my journey of growth, I've had a lot of ups and downs, starting out, being the fat kid growing up, losing over 100 pounds, and realizing that that doesn't solve anything. The physical aesthetic improvement doesn't really solve what's really going on the inside. So for me, I had to do the internal work. I had to work on this and this to really make the progress I wanted to make. And in doing that, I became an absolute nerd with improvement. I became a nerd with everything associated with living a better life, with, being more present. How can I live the most amazing life possible and also share that with others? When I published my book, The Struggle is Real, and started coaching, I wanted to become the most efficient, effective coach that I possibly could. So I started learning techniques and learning different strategies to help other people with everything that I was struggling with and everything that I was wanting to do in my coaching practice. And what that led me down was developing this holistic practice of coaching where it's now mind, body, and soul. It's taking all the approaches to health and putting them into one practice. So not only are we helping you physically through your nutrition, exercise, and living a more active life, but we're helping you mentally with overcoming those demons that we all battle, with overcoming that darkness inside of you to help you bring out that light that is just begging to shine through. And then spiritually, finding out what love is, finding out what your calling, your purpose is in life. And it's kind of evolved. So when you talk about living the biohacked life, what I mean by that is if you take the word biohacker, okay, it's 2 words. The first word is bios, and I'm going to read you the original definition of these words so you'll understand where it comes from. All right, bios is from the Greek word bios, and it means one's life course or way of living. All right, so that's the first part of the word, your life, how you're living. The second part of the word actually comes from the original MIT version of what hacker means. All right, we're not talking about this modern day Urban Dictionary version. We're talking about the original definition of what it means to be a hacker. And according to MIT, when the word was first published, a hacker is a person who enjoys exploring the details of programmable systems and how to stretch their capabilities. Interesting, right? So when you combine those 2 words together, you come up with the word biohacker. A person who enjoys exploring the details of one's life or way of living and how to stretch their capabilities. All right, that's why I'm obsessed with living a biohacked life, is it's taking everything from the way nutrition plays on your genes and how you can express your genes in a different way to mentally becoming the best version of yourself to deal with those demons and overcome those demons and have these strategies in your life where you're just living life to the fullest. So many people I've talked to and so many people I've coached, they're living in this default mediocre setting and they want more. They know they have more to give to the world. They know that they can deliver so much more love and effort out there. But the problem is they don't know how. They don't know how to break past that barrier. They don't know how to tear down that wall that's been keeping them from their potential and start living that exponential life that we all want to live. So moving forward, what can you expect from this podcast, from this show? What am I going to be delivering to you? Well, first and foremost, guys, I love telling inspirational stories. I love having people come on to the show and telling you what they've been through, what they've overcome, the strategies they used to maximize their own life. And there's so many beautiful stories out there. There's so many people who have been through just crap in their lives and come out victorious. The reason I love doing that is because we all have a story to tell. And we all need to know that we're not alone in our battles. Okay? We all fight demons. We all have a darkness. We all have things that plague us. But you're not alone. Somebody out there has been through that exact same situation before. They've been through the exact same mess that you're going through right now. And you need to know you're not alone. You need to know that, hey, if someone else can get through that, I can get through that too. They're nothing special. They're a human being like me. They have 2 eyes, 1 mouth, and 1 nose, and they can do the same things I can do. So I need to know that there's hope for me. And that's why I love telling stories. That's why I love sharing other people's stories. So I'm going to bring on some amazing guests that are going to help you understand that I can do this too. The second thing that I want to do with this podcast is through some of those people, I want to give you actionable steps that you can take to start biohacking your own life. Whether it's nutrition, whether it's exercise, the way you think about things, the paradigm which you view the world through. I mean, we're going to have on everything from anti-aging doctors to therapists, preachers, CrossFit gym owners, just everything in between to help you maximize your own life. And that's why, it's a mind, body, soul approach to living, because if one of those areas is out of line, then everything else is going to be messed up too. I was a perfect example of that. I completely changed my physical appearance, but I was still dead on the inside. I was still dying. I still had huge insecurities, huge problems. I was still shy, still introverted, still having all these issues I was dealing with. But on the outside, I sold a dream, but I was living a nightmare on the inside. So I want to give you some actionable steps. I want to bring on some thought leaders, some influencers to help give you the steps you need to live the biohacked life and take your life to the next level. So guys, that's why I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to do this for you, to be able to bring this to you. I promise you it's going to deliver value. If you subscribe and you listen to these episodes, I promise you, if you listen intensely and you listen with everything you have and you actually apply the lessons learned on this show, you will grow. You will start to live an exponential life. This is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to change your life if you let it. If you're ready, if you're sitting at home right now listening to this and you're saying, you know what? I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know I'm meant for more in life. I know that there's something inside of me that's been begging to come out. It's been crawling and itching and scratching its way to the surface. I just haven't been able to let it out yet. Come listen to this podcast. We're going to help pull that out of you. We are literally going to reach into your soul and yank that out so you can start living the life you know you deserve. All right? Because in this world right now, there's a ton of negativity. There's a ton of darkness. So what we want to create is we want to create a circle, a tribe of people out there being the light for others. The whole reason we're doing this podcast is so you can pay it forward. Hear me on that. I want to create a movement for you to go pay it forward. I want you to learn lessons here for you to take back to your tribe and you to pay it forward, for you to go be that light in the darkness that's around you. It's that important, guys. We're struggling right now. One of my favorite quotes that I love talking about, especially when I'm talking to kids, is it's time to put the victim to bed and wake the hero instead. There's not going to be any victims on this show. Every person that's going to come on the show and tell their story, they're not a victim. They're an overcomer. They're an achiever. And they're doing something special in their life because they've woken up that hero inside of them, because they know that the people around them need that hero. They need that person to step up and do something special, because our communities, our families, everywhere we live right now, we need those heroes. We need people to be a light in a dark world. That's the purpose of this podcast. Yes, it's to help you grow. It's to help you achieve. It's to help you become the best version of yourself, but for the intended purpose of you being that hero that everyone around you needs. All right, guys, last thing before I close, I want to keep this short today. I just want to give you the premise of what is going to be coming up. I've got some amazing guests lined up. But last thing before we go is I want to tell you how you can support what we're doing here. I'm going to be busting my butt to bring you the absolute most amazing content that I possibly can. But what I need for you to do is, yes, I need you to subscribe, I need you to like, and I need you to share the show. But if you fully get value from what we're doing here, and if you get value and it's improving your life, I need your help with something. I need your help in supporting Rise Up Health Initiative. It's my nonprofit where I'm working in schools right now on mental health. I'm helping these kids understand their worth, guys. It's everything we're learning on this show, but we're applying it to high schoolers. Just today, as I'm recording this episode right now, it hit me hard. Called one of my buddies this morning to ask him to be on this podcast, and I heard in his voice he was hurting. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Just this morning, a kid at a local high school took his life. Just this morning. Wasn't planned. Like, I was already coming to do this podcast. I was already coming to launch this, and just this morning, a high schooler took his life. That's when I say it's time to put the victim to bed and wake the hero instead. That's why. We have a mission. We have to help these kids. Okay, they're struggling right now. Suicide rates are just increasing every single year. More people die from suicide every year than die from breast cancer. Okay, guys, it's a crazy number. We have to help these kids. So I'm asking you, okay, if you get value from this show, please go to my website, robbydangelo.com, and help us with Rise Up Initiative. Just click on Rise Up, the top right, and donate, support, whatever you can do to help that mission. We've done some amazing events. We've done some things in the community, but we need to do more, obviously. Obviously, this is still a problem, and it's going to continue to be a problem, so we have to do more. That's going to be what I'm going to need from you. I'm going to give you the content. I'm going to give you value. I'm going to help you change your life, but in return, I need you to help support this cause because we have some lives we got to change. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the show for today. Please like, subscribe. It's on right now. It's on iTunes at the Biohcked Life. It's going to be on the rest of the channels, Spotify, everywhere else by the end of the week, hopefully. But for right now, go join the Biohcked Life group page on Facebook. Go in there, ask for the invite. I'll accept you. We're going to build that tribe. We're going to build that community because, like I said, we're all here together. We're all here going through the same things, and we're going to help each other out. So go on Facebook. Go join the group, the Biohcked Life. And from there, I'm going to be posting the content. I'm going to be letting you know where you can find more information. I'm going to be letting you know how you can support the Rise Up Health Initiative and all the ways in which you can biohack your own life. So, guys, look, I really, really appreciate it. If you're still listening right now, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. And we've got a big difference we've got to make in this world, and we're going to do it. Like there's nothing stopping what's about to happen. So please go join the Facebook group. Go like it on your favorite social media. Go share what's going to happen because we're about to change the Mississippi Gulf Coast, change the world. It's going to be fun, guys. We've got a difference we got to make. So thank you so much once again. Go like and support the Facebook page. Go subscribe on iTunes and stay tuned for where you can listen to this podcast everywhere else. Love you guys. And until next time, go out there and change the world.